You know when I realized that the anti-Israel protesters who claim to care about Gaza not only do not care about Gaza, but actually hate Gaza and seek to harm the people of Gaza? I went to observe one of their rallies this week. It was not far from where I was. And I wanted to see what they're chanting. What are they asking for? What's the fuss all about? And they're chanting about the right to return, quote unquote. That is to return to where Palestinians left in 1948. Now, the people there could have been chanting for humanitarian aid to the people in Gaza. They could have been chanting for diplomatic recognition for the Palestinian people. They could have been chanting for a ceasefire in which we can ensure mutual recognition and peace. No, none of that. They are chanting, not only are they not chanting anything for the people of Gaza, they're using Gaza to call for Israel's destruction. They are saying we want the right to return, which is a nice way for them to say they want Israel's absolute destruction. They will not recognize Israel's establishment in 1948. They will not recognize the borders that the entire international community voted on in 1948, which was in fact a vote that happened in 1920 and should have been implemented in 1920. But it's just so incredible how little they cared for Gaza. I mean, you look now on Google Maps, on Google Earth, you can see the images of Gaza, the satellite images. The destruction is biblical. It's extraordinarily painful to see what Hamas has brought on Gaza. They don't care about that. They're not calling for Hamas to return the hostages. Hamas declined a ceasefire. They didn't want to return the hostages. They would rather see Gaza's absolute destruction. Yet these protesters, they're chanting about the right to return, quote unquote. They're chanting about the need for Israel's destruction. They're chanting resistance is glorious, resistance is justified. All these chants that if you ask the people of Gaza what they want to be heard on their behalf, they would think you're absolutely crazy. They want either to get out of there, Hamas to step down, disarm, return the hostages. That's what the people of Gaza want. They want this over. They don't want to be pawns for fancy college kids all dressed with Lululemon and Ralph Lauren and Nautica and what have you not. They don't want to be their pawns. They want to live free of terror. And you see these young people thinking they're doing anyone a service by chanting. By the way, their chants and encampments only begin when the weather is good, because of course this is a sport by now. And nothing for the people of Gaza, just calls for the destruction of Israel, calls for a return to the 48 borders. I mean, think about that. Absolutely insane. So to the protesters, I say, if you care for the people of Gaza, get a reality check. Call the people in Gaza. Ask them what they want. They'll tell you they want you to call for Hamas to step down, to return the hostages, and for their lives to return to some kind of rehabilitation back to pre-October 7th.